Hey everybody, Hunter, Fisher, Trapper, Trader, Guide, Scout, and Interpreter, and just a country cook, Steve Hall, here in Nashville, Tennessee, along with pretty Miss Sheila running that camera. Hi, Sheila.
Hi.
Great job as always.
Thank you.
You always do a terrific job. Today we're going to do Tex-Mex burgers. It's a San Antonio recipe, and as I was setting up for this, and Sheila helps me prep all this, and she helps tear it all down, and she runs the camera. She works so hard. But as we were putting this together, I got thinking we've got recipes on our channel for just about all the setup for this particular recipe, like this little burger maker that I got from Bass Pro that's got some papers in there, how to make hamburgers at home and save money. We've got that video on our channel. This delicious pico de gallo that we're going to put in this recipe, that recipe is on our channel. We compared a food saver to a VacMaster chamber machine, which we like to use, and we VacMaster all of our burgers. That's on our channel. And now this Tex-Mex burger is going to be on our channel as soon as we get started. So Sheila, come on over here, get a close-up, and let's get started. Now, if you love hamburgers out on the grill or on the griddle or pan-fried, you're going to love this recipe. We thawed out our burgers in the refrigerator overnight, our little VacMaster burgers. Then I let them sit at room temperature for a few hours, and I seasoned them up with my Magic 4, salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder, just a little bit of each. And they've been sitting here getting ready to go on the grill. Now I'm going to put them on this griddle over here today to save going out and starting the whole barbecue grill up just for 2 burgers. Now I know if you got some guests coming over, you're going to want to do that. But we're going to do them on the griddle today. And this recipe incorporates a tostada or a corn tortilla. Actually, the recipe out of San Antonio uses these crunchy tostadas, they're called. Let me see if I can pull this box out of the way here where you can see it. Right there. Tostada shells. Now, they're right in the international section over there, and in the Spanish food and all that. And I love these little crunchy guys, but I also love soft stuff. Now, my favorite, when we're out running around, I love sausage, egg, and cheese croissants at Burger King because they're soft and easy to eat. Now, Sheila likes those biscuits and sausage and egg or whatever, or bacon, at McDonald's. Now, I can't eat them little hockey pucks. I mean, she thinks they're good and fresh, and of course, she's a Southern girl. She loves them biscuits, but I like that softness. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make the traditional recipe with this right here with the tostada, but I'm also going to do the other burger using the corn tortilla. So if you've got a nice little soft mouth like mine and you want something that's easy to eat, it'll work for you. So let's get these on the griddle and get started right here. As long as we got our hamburgers browning up over here, we might as well brown these buns because Sheila, if you're going to have any hamburger recipe at all, it will include the Sheila grilled buns on there because she likes them done on the grill. Take a look at this over here, Sheila. Now they say you're not supposed to smash burgers, but I smash them all the time. I've been smashing them for 50 years. I ain't quitting now, so. Help them cook all the way through here.
I like smashed burgers.
You like smashed burgers too, huh?
Yes.
Let's take a peek. Ooh, this one's perfect. Take a look at this one here. Ooh, that one's perfect as well.
Come on upside down.
And Sheila wants hers upside down. She likes hers but top and bottom?
Right.
Okay. She likes her burger buns grilled on both sides, the top and the bottom.
High maintenance.
High maintenance girl. I will tell you that the top of one of these hamburger buns fell on the rug down here when I was picking it up. And I said, honey, the hamburger bun fell on the rug. And what'd you say?
Your hamburger did.
She said, yours did. I thought that was funny. Now this recipe is going to require 2 types of cheddar cheese. Sliced cheddar cheese, which is going to go on here when they're completely done, and shredded cheddar, which is going to go on our tostada along with some refried beans and some other goodies and some pico de gallo. And man, you're going to love this Tex-Mex burger when it's done. Well, let's take a peek under here. Oh yeah, look at you. You just like that crunch, don't you?
Yeah.
You want them done even more?
No.
Okay. All right, let me move this over here. I forgot which one I dropped on the floor.
You better not have.
All right, I know I didn't. See, she likes the top of that grilled. All right, now let's get these.
Mash it good.
We're mashing it good. Get it in the middle. And now this is 80-20 burgers, so it's got plenty of fat in it, so we're not going to dry them out by mashing them. Let me cook these just a little longer to make sure they get done all the way through, and then we're going to add our cheese. Flip these over here so we can put cheese on the hot side. This is sliced cheddar cheese. And we're going to use cheddar all the way through this recipe, top and bottom. Now you can change the cheese to your own, but this really, to be that traditional hamburger out of San Antonio, use the cheddar the first time just to try that flavor. As soon as these get done, we're going to move these over to a saucer, then move back over here and show you our next step. See you then. Now down in San Antonio at those restaurants, they use only exclusively these tostadas. I'm doing the corn tortilla because I want to make a soft one for me, and you can try it at home. I bought a can of refried beans, put about half of it in here, and here's what we're going to do. I got a toaster oven over here that I bought at the dollar store when me and Sheila were down there. It was only $19.95, and instead of heating the broiler up in the kitchen, I'm going to do them in here because this is what they do. Come on over, let me show you. All right, this delicious pico de gallo recipe, it doesn't go on there just yet. What they do down there in San Antonio is they take refried beans. Of course, they cook theirs from scratch. Me, I went to the counter and bought it off the shelf. But anyway, let's see here. And they put on a layer. And I'm not huge on beans, so I'm going to put a thin layer on here. And then I'm also going to put some on a corn tortilla, which they do not do. They use those crunchy tostadas right there. But I am going to make mine with the softer shell, just because I like that softness. All right. Then, here comes the other cheddar cheese in the shredded form. This is what they do. Down there is they put shredded cheese on top of there. Of course, I'll put it over here on my non-traditional one, which, now I don't think both of these will fit in my little broiler thing. Maybe they will corner to corner. Yeah, good enough. Now you can just use your broiler, or you can go to the dollar store and get one of these little 1995 ovens. You probably got one of these sitting in your house that you never use. Well, this is the perfect use for it. We're going to put it in here until it melts the cheese. We'll see you then. Now it says on top of this little toaster oven, caution, hot surface, and they ain't kidding either. Now Sheila didn't get a shot of me putting this in here, so she made me turn this so you could see it coming out. See if I look at there. Melted, just beautiful. All right, there's Sheila's corn tostada, which is the traditional way. Here's my little corn tortilla over here, and the cheese has been melted. That only took about 2.5 or 3 minutes for this cheddar cheese to melt. Now, here's how they build this down there in San Antonio. Let me get these two apart from each other just a little bit. I know this is Sheila's bun over here because it's the one on the left and she's left-handed, so I always do that.
And that's the one that didn't fall on the floor.
That's the one that did not fall on the floor, she thinks. So anyway, let me go ahead and get a spoon. And I always forget a spoon, but I got one now. Oh man, this recipe for this pico de gallo is so good. And that's what goes on your Tex-Mex burgers next. Now see, if you really think about this, by having a traditional hamburger, you would normally put onions and tomatoes and stuff on it anyway. So those ingredients are in here. The only difference is when you do this, you get that lime juice, you get your cilantro. I use a little touch of garlic, even some jalapeno peppers, not very many, but just a little bit of them in there. And then it's time for our regular burgers. that we melted the cheese to go on top. You see what we're doing here? How we're stacking these babies up? Man, oh man. And there you have San Antonio Tex-Mex burgers, but I did a twist on mine because mine is done with a corn tortilla. But you're supposed to use a tostada, which is this real crunchy, almost like a corn chip. There's Sheila's, and there's mine. What do you think, Sheila? How'd we do?
It looks really good. Mine looks really good.
Of course. And there you have it, Tex-Mex burgers. All right, Sheila and I added a few chips here and cleaned everything up so we could do a picture for our thumbnail for this particular recipe. And I got thinking, hey, as long as we got some delicious pico de gallo over here and we got chips, look what you can do with the rest of this that you don't use on your burgers. I made that right before this recipe and it is standalone fantastic. Let me try this burger over here. All right, cut that in half. I don't dare saw into hers. Let me double check this inside. Yes, just nice done. Medium all the way through. Oh, man. That is fantastic. With the melted shredded cheddar cheese, the sliced cheddar cheese, the pico de gallo, the refried beans, the grilled bun. I'm telling you, this has got to be one of your recipes this summer. Because you can do the burger any way you want. We did it on the griddle, but you can do it out on your barbecue grill, which I would encourage. You can do it, broil them in the oven, you can pan fry it. You just need to get that burger done with that cheese melted on top, then do this other little broiler thing. You can pop these in your regular broiler, or, and that would probably work out the best, because this little teeny unit right here will only accommodate 2 of these little tostadas, or a tostada and a corn tortilla. But wow, this is terrific. And I got to do one more little scoop. This recipe's on our channel. Check it out. Wow. Man, I'm telling you, when you serve these burgers to your guests, give them a few chips and put a little dish of this alongside of it, and they'll go crazy for this pico de gallo that you use to actually make the recipe anyway. I don't know how to say this, but this is one of the most delicious hamburgers I have ever ate in my entire life. I only took one bite. Of course, I like the corn tortilla because it's soft, but with those refried beans on there and that shredded cheese melted in the little cheap 1995 broiler over here, and all them other goodies, the pico de gallo and the cheeseburger made with cheddar cheese as well, on the absolutely mandatory grilled buns that Sheila says. Hers is grilled on top. It's unbelievable. The flavor is absolutely fabulous. And then when you mix that with a fresh scoop of pico de gallo dip, I hope you enjoy this recipe. Please give it a try because you're going to love this combination. The flavors are fantastic. And there you have it. From San Antonio, Texas, they're Tex-Mex burgers. They name them several different things down there, but it's basically done like this. And if you try it, I know you're going to like it. We hope you subscribe to our channel. Little Shotgun Red's face will pop up over here in a little bit. When it does, click on his face and it'll say subscribe. Next to subscribe, click on the bell and check all the little boxes, and you'll be notified every time we come out with a new recipe. We'll put a few easy to make recipes over here. Maybe we'll put some, I got a great baked bean recipe. Maybe we'll put that baked bean recipe to go with these burgers that they can also do out on the grill in a Dutch oven. That's what I'm going to put over here. You'll see it. Man, and is this the best Tex-Mex burger you ever ate in your entire life? Yes, it is. And if it ain't, it ought to be. But it's great. It's fantastic. Sheila, you're going to love this.
I know.
I can't wait to turn the camera. She says that from time to time. Every now and then when you make a great recipe, I want to say behind the camera, hurry up, because I want to take a bite of it. So I'm going to hurry up and say goodbye. See you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Hope you subscribe to our channel. And if you share this on your Facebook, we really appreciate that as well. Bye-bye for now. Wow. One more little bite, and I'm telling you, it's fabulous. That is killer.